Good morning, students. Today we will study the next poem, that is The Snake Crying. In this poem, you will study about a snake that is harmless for the children and for everybody. In this poem, the poet has described about a snake that is moving into water, on the surface of water, and somebody is chasing it, taking a stick in his hand, and to escape the stroke of the stick, the snake is moving forward and it moves towards the reeds that were grown there, and it hid itself there. Now let's see the poem. All of you open this poem, The Snake Trying. Now see, students, the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curving of thin long body. There was a snake and it was trying. The snake trying. There was a snake and it was trying to escape, to be safe from the pursuing stick. Pursuing is following stick. Somebody was following, somebody was pursuing the snake, and it was moving forward as the person was taking a stick in his hand. So the snake was trying to escape of that stick. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick, when with sudden curvings of thin long body. Curving is bending. While the person was chasing the snake, taking a stick in his hand, and the snake was moving forward to escape, it was curving its body, it was turning its body, it was bending its body. The snake was bending its body. And how the body was? Thin long body. It was very thin snake and its body was long. So the poet is saying that a person was chasing, a person was pursuing or following a snake. He was going to hit it with a stick, but the snake was moving forward to escape from the pursuing stick, and it was turning, it was bending, moving its body again and again, and it is and long. Let's see forward. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. How beautiful and graceful. Graceful means attractive. The poet says that when the snake moves forward and bends its body, different type of shapes are made. The poet says that those shapes are beautiful and attractive. See, how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. While the snake was moving forward, bending its body in different shapes, he was making different shapes by bending, by turning again and again. So the poet says that those shapes are attractive and beautiful. See further. He glides. Glides means moves smoothly. Glides means moves smoothly. Glides means moves smoothly. Glides. Glides means moves smoothly. He glides through the water. The snake was gliding, the snake was passing, moving through the water away from the stroke. Stroke means hitting of the stick. As the person was chasing the snake, the man was pursuing the snake to hit it. So it was escaping, it was turning its body again and again, and it was moving forward, making different shapes and escaping from the stroke of that stick. oh, let him go. But the poet says that let it go, let that snake go without hitting over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. The poet says that snake should go and hide himself into the reeds. Reeds, a type of plant. Reeds is a type of plant. A type of plant. Reeds. The poet says that let the snake go and hide into the reeds. The poet says that the snake should go and hide himself into the reeds. A type of plant to hide without hurt, without getting hurt. Now students, further the poet says what type of plant it is. Small and green, he is harmless. The poet says that this snake is small and it is harmless. It has no poison to harm anybody. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. The poet says that the snake is small and it is harmless for the children. Along the sand he lay, and it was lying on the sand until it observed and chased away. Poet says that the snake was lying on the sand until somebody had observed it, somebody had looked it, found it and chased it. It was lying on the sand. And now I said in the repulse, when it says disappears. When it says disappears. When it says disappears. The poet says that now the snake disappears in the ripples. Ripples means small waves. Ripples means small waves. Small waves of water. The poet says that when the snake was moving towards the reeds to hide himself, different shapes were made and it was going to hide himself into the reeds, and now the poet says that it was vanishing in the ripples, small waves. Ripples in small waves of water among the green slim reeds. Reeds type, a type of plants, a type of plant that I told you. Now the snake was disappearing in the ripples, in the small waves of water among the green slim reeds. Where the thin and slim reeds were there, plants were there, it had disappeared. In this way, students, today we have studied the poem The Snake Crying, in which you have studied that a person was chasing or following a snake, taking a stick in his hand. He wanted to kill it, but the snake was moving forward, bending its body, making different shapes, and it was moving towards the reeds, a type of plants that were grown there, and will that it should go and hide himself without hurt. And after some time he found that the snake had gone into the reeds and it had. Students, you have to write these difficult words in your field copy, and tomorrow we will discuss over the questions. Thank you.